Yes, the reason that I'm up here in Penang is that the Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim requested that Wang Yi fly directly here for his meetings with him and his ministers because they're at the tail end. They were at the tail end yesterday of an intensive campaign for state elections which are taking place today, but they didn't want to miss out on the opportunity to meet with Wang Yi, and despite being so busy with the campaigning, they spared nearly 4 hours for talks with him. He spent nearly a total of 4 hours in formal and informal talks here in Penang. And those were wide-ranging talks, as you mentioned. Obviously, the issues of trade and investment, the Belt and Road Initiative, people-to-people ties, but also thornier issues such as the South China Sea, where the two countries have overlapping territorial claims. Now, this was Wang Yi's 6th visit to Malaysia, underlining the importance of bilateral ties between the countries. His last visit was just a year ago, and he clearly enjoys a strong rapport with Anwar Ibrahim, the Prime Minister, and with the Foreign Minister, so I'm sure that all the talks were in an amiable and amicable mood. Malaysia's Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim had to ask China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi to fly to Penang in northern Malaysia to hold their meetings, with Anwar and his government members busy with last-minute campaigning ahead of key elections in 6 Malaysian states Saturday. But they wouldn't pass up an opportunity to meet Wang Yi, given the strength and importance of bilateral ties, with the meetings running several hours. China has been Malaysia's #1 trading partner for well over a decade and is a major source of foreign investment in heavy industry, ICT, infrastructure, real estate, train building, automaking.
The visit by Minister Wang Yi is of course very significant, not only because he's just Foreign Minister, but he's also a senior member of the Politburo. Secondly, we have attached a very strong personal bond and friendship that makes things rather easy for us to exchange either privately, initially, and also bilaterally with the senior ministers from Malaysia.
After a lengthy meeting with Anwar, Wang Yi held talks with Malaysia's Foreign Minister Zambry Abdul Kadir, focusing on how to build on the 10-year-old comprehensive strategic partnership between the countries in areas including trade, investment, R&D, and people-to-people ties.
I believe under the leadership of both leaders, relations between China and Malaysia will maintain a strong and rapid momentum of development that will not only bring more welfare to the people, but also help accelerate the development process in both countries.
Now, next year marks the 50th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic ties between Malaysia and China, with Malaysia having been the first ASEAN, Southeast Asian country to recognize the government in Beijing. So really, Wang Yi's visit is laying the groundwork for a number of special commemorations and special events that we expect to come in the months ahead.
All right, thanks so much. Our correspondent Rian Maelzer bringing us the latest from Penang in Malaysia.